Good day, friends and neighbors. Today we're looking at Kronos, a 1957 American black and white science fiction film produced by Regal Films, distributed by 20th Century Fox. Directed by Kurt Newman with a screenplay by Lawrence L. Goldman from a story by Irving Block. This film stars Jeff Morrow as Dr. Leslie Gaskell, Barbara Lawrence as Vera Hunter, John Emery as Dr. Hubble Elliott, and George O'Hanlon as Dr. Arnold Culver, O'Hanlon probably being best known to the public as the voice of George Jetson. Runs about 78 minutes, which is just enough time for science to panic and the military to make things worse. The film stands out in the wave of 1950s American science fiction cinema because instead of offering scaly creatures and silver-suited alien dudes seeking to corrupt the youth and steal the women, this film offers a gigantic alien machine sent to Earth to drain civilization like a battery. It is less, take me to your leader, and more, take me to your power grid. The story kicks off in the American Southwest, where heroic Lab Central astrophysicist Dr. Leslie Gaskell is observing what he initially thinks is a meteor, along with his pal, the early entry computer geek, Dr. Arnold Culver. I say initially because if the object they are tracking changes course and is obviously being controlled, they recommend blowing the unknown object out of the sky, a typical 1950s reaction. The mysterious spacecraft decides subtlety is overrated and releases a glowing ball of electrical energy. This cosmic spark zaps its way down to Earth and targets a truck driver named McCrary, whose evening commute immediately becomes the worst one on record. Taking over his body, the alien force marches him into Lab Central, the facility clearly lacking a budget for alien possession prevention, and there, McCrary attacks a guard, reaches the office of Dr. Hubble Elliott, and promptly becomes disposable packaging as the alien intelligence transfers itself into Elliott instead. The mysterious object crashes into the ocean off the Pacific coast of Mexico, and Gaskell, Culver, and Gaskell Squeeze Vera Hunter follow the trail to locate the mysterious object, which first appears as a glowing dome, and then makes a dramatic entrance as a colossal machine rising from the sea. A giant stack of cubes with moving antennae and animated legs. They land a helicopter on top of the machine and catch a glimpse of its inner workings before being forced to leave. The machine is soon dubbed Kronos, a suitably grand name for what is essentially an alien appliance with legs, and a catastrophic electricity habit. It stomps inland and begins draining power plants, growing stronger every time humanity tries to stop it by throwing more energy in its direction. Conventional weapons do nothing, and nuclear attacks only supercharge it, which is, the sort of tactical lesson people should really not have to learn twice. Meanwhile, the possessed Dr. Elliott is under the care of a psychiatrist, Dr. Stern, played by the inimitable Morris Ankrum, who starts to suspect that Dr. Elliott is not operating under his own power and gets electrocuted for his trouble. During a lucid period in which he shakes off the alien influence, Dr. Elliott tells the scientists that Kronos was sent by an alien civilization that has burned through its own energy supply and is now outsourcing the problem to Earth. Worse yet, it refuses to recycle its plastic bottles. As Kronos heads towards Los Angeles and an H-bomb storage site, Gaskell realizes that blasting the thing is just feeding it. Instead, scientists try to defeat Kronos by turning its own appetite against it, forcing the machine to absorb energy in a way that destabilizes it rather than strengthens it. The old reverse the polarity trick. The plan works. Kronos overloads, collapses, and is destroyed, leaving Earth temporarily safe, and possibly slightly embarrassed that its best weapons had mostly been serving as snacks. Overall, a bit of silly science, somewhat woodenly acted, but the film manages nevertheless to be entertaining and certainly out of the ordinary. I give it 4 out of 5 Ankrams. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.